This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Would kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he drops back in the gun. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hunt. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. That wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And this running play stopped by an inspired defense tonight. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll be brought down. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. You make the stop, but first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Now in the pistol. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Cornhuskers are looking to keep this drive going. out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. An inside move now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looking to throw here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught on a comeback route. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Gain makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hunt. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Huskers are on the move here. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down here for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A solid drive in the making here. It's another first down as they cross the 40. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. And quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. He's keeping it. He breaks free. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. The Huskers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Caught quickly.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw again. Finds his target. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Direct snap. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Zips it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking for a receiver. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Hunt. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back gets the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Crosses the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Bringing pressure. Grabbed by the receiver. Inside the 25. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pass complete on a crosser. Wildcat one picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option, it's a run. Running back's got it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time. Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Tailback with another carry. Past the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. 3rd down coming up now.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They continue to roll up the score. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hunt. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Nebraska offense will take over.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll break 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback pulls the ball to keep it. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Good goal to try to run it in. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Nebraska offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He gets loose. Here he goes. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. On the move now. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Direct snap. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Leaning on the run game here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
At the 6-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.